Be in the present moment. Be in this moment. And this is for my dreamers. This is for my daydreamers, right? During your day to day, like you're working, but your mind is somewhere else. Like, you're going about your day, but you're somewhere else. The reason why you're frustrated is because in your mind, you're already somewhere else. In your mind, you're living a different life. So when you come to reality and you see that the life that you currently have is not what you have in here, there's frustration. So yes, you can have a dream. Yes, you can have a vision for yourself and that life that you're wanting to live. But if you're not being in the present moment, you're not tapping in, you're not grounding yourself, you're going to constantly be frustrated with the life that you currently have. So it's so important for you to, from time to time, do grounding techniques in order for you to remain in this time, to remain in the present moment. Because in the present moment is where the work is done. In the present moment is where the bricks are built and layered. Yeah, in the present moment is where the action is taken. So if you're always dreaming, always, you're always in the dreamland, the less work you're doing because you're not in the present moment. That dream, that vision, like that place that you want to get to, you're not going to get there if you're constantly just in the dream, because that's not real. You need to come into reality. You need to step into reality. And this is the real world. You need to tap into the real world, because this is where everything is happening. This is where it's going to happen. The life that you want is going to happen here, but you need to be in the present moment. Because if you're not in the present moment, you're going to just keep dreaming, and one day you'll wake up and you find yourself still here. Other people have built something for themselves. Other people, have moved to different countries and have done something in this life, in this present moment, and you just continue to live in your head and you did nothing. You did nothing in your reality. Like your reality, nothing was done. And I say this as a dreamer myself. Like in school, I used to constantly just be daydreaming, and the teachers would say it all the time. Like you're so smart, you're so talented, but you're always in your head. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. You're always in here. And sometimes it's not even about like stressing. Sometimes it's not the fact that you're stressing. Sometimes it's the fact that you're so in love with the vision. You're so in love with like the life that you see for yourself that you forget to put in the work. Dreaming about it and thinking about it is not going to get you any closer to it. Yes, visualize, to manifest and bring it to life. However, you need to put in the work. You need to put in the work, and in order for you to do that, you need to be in the present moment. You need to be able to ground yourself, constantly ground yourself. Breathe, practice breathing techniques. Bring yourself into the room. Yeah? Bring yourself into the room. Look around, count the objects around you if you have to. Do it often. Because as a dreamer, you're constantly in your head. Listen, I used to daydream so much that I used to burn food when I was cooking it. Because I'm just in my own world. Yeah, because in my own world, and when the present, like, for me it was just like, what, I don't even know if this is what I want. And the more you live in here, the less you're living in the present. And then once you get to the present, it's almost like I'm back here again. And it's like, yes, because this is where your physical body resides. Remember, you're a spiritual being having a physical human experience. So you need to really be in this body. You need to really be in this present moment. You need to really be here and really ground yourself and really just be. Yes, dream. Yes, see it. See the pictures. Dwell in it for a little bit. But you need to bring yourself back. You need to bring yourself back, because this is where the work is done. This is where the work is done. Where you're taking step by step. You're taking the steps. you know, and then you've got the vision board. Yeah, you've got the vision board to remind you. Everything you see in here, put it in a vision board. You see it, what you see, what you're dreaming about, put it in a vision board. Write it down. Yeah, bring what's in here to life by writing it down, by creating a vision board, and then taking the steps. Because one day you won't even need to close your eyes for you to see the life that you once dreamt of. Whew. Come on, somebody. One day you will get to a place where you won't even need to close your eyes in order for you to see and to experience the things that you once dreamt about. Just take that in for a minute. But if you keep just dreaming about it, daydreaming, oh yeah, this is where I want to be, oh my gosh, and you're in it. And the thing about dreamers is that you're really in it, and it feels so real. It feels so real. The dreamland feels so real. But let me tell you something, that can be a drug. That can be a drug, like, especially if the dreams are so vivid. I'm talking about daydreaming. I'm not even talking about the one in the nighttime, because the one in the nighttime is bad. You can wake up with say you drank juice or something in your sleep. You will wake up with the taste of juice in your mouth. It feels so, the brain, the mind, it works in such a way. But I'm referring to daydreaming. This is when you're not sleeping. You're at work. You're washing the dishes, you're cooking. When you're doing the day-to-day stuff, you're daydreaming. The gift of daydreaming is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But I had to learn to be in the present moment. Yeah? There were times where, like, I would be visualizing myself, you know, like graduating, like visualizing myself walking, like, you know, wearing that gown and wearing that. And it happened twice. And it's like, oh my gosh, amazing. And the feeling of it was so amazing. And it's like, yeah, that's beautiful. But that wasn't until I decided to be in the present moment and take the steps and do the things that needed, that dream required of me. You've got the dream, that's amazing. But that dream comes with a set of instructions that there's things that you need to do. When you see that vision, when you see that dream, when you see it, bring yourself back into the physical, and then write it down. What did you see? And then how did you feel? And then what do you need to do to get yourself there? I'm your personal development coach, C-Positivista. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.